Good morning. So today is March 29th. It looks like everybody sort of found me, so thank you so much. If you feel that, if you find some other students that maybe are kind of lost in my class, if you will please direct them to my YouTube channel, okay? So today is daily attendance, March 29th, all right? The links are already up. I will be doing, what should I be doing? The homework today, and homework will be due, let me see, hold on, let me give you, let's do Friday midnight, okay? So you have 3 days. So homework for this week will be Friday midnight, all right? And I'll explain a little bit of that. And it'll be chapter 1 for every class, okay? I will be having timestamps and I will be having direct instructions. Remember that the chapter 1 that I have for you all in terms of lecture does not tell you within the lecture what your assignment is, but you will find your assignment in the daily attendance for today, okay? So the lectures do not state the assignments, okay? Maybe I'll change them later, but for right now I haven't, just because each term is different, and so it just depends on the class, and that's why I don't want to state within the lecture, all right? If you have any questions or want to communicate with me, I can't stress enough for you to use Teams. I answer immediately, so please download Teams. If you're having issue with Teams, make sure that you contact IT or you go to IT, so that way they can tell you how to get your app. It's like any other app, okay, and I believe it should be free. So Teams, I answer immediately. And I'm very much available. I will also have tutoring on Monday and Wednesdays. You don't necessarily need to come for tutoring, but I am available. I do give meditation sessions, which is really good, can help you focus and can also help with your stress and anxiety, and it is a life skill. So I highly recommend you come and see me. I also have students that just sort of show up right before their classes or after their classes, because I'm there from 9 to 11 on Mondays and Tuesdays, okay? Weeks, I think it's 4 through 5, all right? Because finals, you guys need to, prep for that unless you guys need me. And then first weeks are always, hectic, okay? So I also have students that go to the library, and we review what it is that they need to do for that week for all their classes. We also check to see if they have any issues with any other classes. If they can't get a hold of the teachers, then I'm there to support that. So I'm really sort of like a resource, okay? And I'm there to help, okay? But of course, I am available for tutoring as well. We in Southwest, and for all your teachers, we want you to be successful, and your success is our success. So whatever it is that you are having trouble with, we will take the time, okay, to help you through. And if you have a teacher that maybe might not be so accessible, come and talk to me, and then maybe we can sort of set something up or see how we can help you out in terms of getting a better grade, or see where you're at or where you're lacking, or any type of challenges that you might be having coming up with, okay? So that I think that concludes for the assignments today, the daily attendance. Discussion board, I usually open it up on the second week just because it's all very confusing for you all. So I will be opening up the discussion boards on second week, all right? They're usually videos, and you usually can have to comment on what it is within the video that really caught your attention or that you learned from, okay? I do have a video about, interviews that I have, that, students have said that has been very helpful. And then, of course, you do have to comment onto other colleagues' comment, okay? Since the videos are up, there's comments from other terms there. So you can comment on any other comment that you wish, but it would be good if you commented on the actual colleagues that are currently there. And so disregard the other, the other comments, but I don't wish to erase them, because I think that there might be some valid comments there that can help everybody at any time in any term. If you have any questions, give me a call, all right? Or text me, not give me a call. We can set up a conference call. Had a conference call yesterday, so that was really, really good. I'm here to help. So here, there's certain reasons why I do my class the way I do. First and foremost, I'm very different. Second, there's a lot of integration of social media that you have to do. That's why you have to, go into YouTube and then screenshot and then go and do the link. I had a student and he's like, it's so cumbersome and this and that. It's not much what you have to do for my class except for turn it in. It's an easy A if you really show up, and it is an integration. It's part of your requirements that we have to do in order to meet certification, okay? We have to have, integration. And online, it's very hard to figure out how you showed up or didn't, okay? And it is very important for you to really view my, my videos. I give all the instructions there, and it is your lifeline, and, for the class. And I don't ask for much. Remember that I am an ex-principal, so I can very much, manage the curriculum the way I want. So I can make it really, really hard or really, really easy. And I try to make it, really easy. So that way you don't have to worry about general ed, and you can really use the time that you don't spend with my class, because it's an easy class, on other classes that you might have to, that are required for you to spend more time in. Okay, so be grateful for that, and be grateful for my flexibility and the little that I ask you for. Just take it in stride. Okay, I am very different, but that's a good thing. All right, so enjoy the ride. What else was I going to say in reference to that? I think that's it. Okay, so let's start. If there's any questions, or if there's anything that you are have any issues with, or don't understand, or don't whatever it is that you need, I'm here to help you. Okay, so let's begin with business. Remember that this chapter, retention, if you miss, okay, so I've already mentioned it in the other class, but remember that your learning activities is worth 40%, and that is your daily attendance, okay? Remember that your exams are worth 30%, and your assignments are worth 30%. Your assignments will be book chapters all the time, and we will go in chronological order from chapter 1 through chapter 5, okay? It is imperative that you show up and you really, take advantage of my class, because it is an easy 100 that will really help you with another one of your maybe classes that you've been challenging for. General ed classes, I know that a lot of people don't want to take them. They are a required course. Anywhere that you will go, in any type of university, any type of school, you are required to take general ed, okay? So, general ed is fairly simple, okay, because of the way the classes are. So really, instead of resisting that you have to take these classes, or being, mad, right? Or, I don't know, being resentful, just take it as a positive, okay, as a refresher, and as an easy A that will most definitely help you boost your GPA. And once you see the optimal and you see the benefit to it, then you won't be so resistant, and you won't be so, okay, so, let's try to get through this, and really take advantage of this opportunity it's given to you with at least my class that's super, super simple, and all you have to do is just get in your work and show up, okay? So very important for you to do that. So anyway, if you do not show up, or you do not upload your assignments and you're failing, I will have to call you. I'm going to email you, call you, and do all sorts of stuff because of retention, okay? So we do have retention, and requirements, which means that if you, go within a certain amount of level in terms of GPA, then I contact you, the administrative assistant to the director will contact you, and then later on the director will contact you. Remember that this is a commitment to you yourself that you created. It takes longer to decide to come back to school than to finish school. So make sure that you optimize that, and that you fulfill whatever agreement that you have with yourself, okay? This is the reason that you're here, is for expansion and all sorts of things, right? Maybe, personal growth, financial growth, stability. And this is really, you changing and you getting a degree and you becoming a professional will not only change your life, but it will change the generations that you have created, that will precede you, okay? So it is a generational shift, and you will be creating generational wealth for your family and yourself and your legacy. So that's what it is. And it really is a commitment to yourself. So remember that the way you show up to to life, you know, and the way you show up to school is the way that you are, and the integrity that you have in your morals, character, and ethics. So, you know, that's all we have in life, okay, is who you are. So show up for yourself more than anybody, more than anything else. So show up for life and fully be present, okay? So we will start with chapter 1. Remember that this will be Friday midnight is the deadline for this, and we will begin with business communication, A500, and A501. Okay, so business communication is homework. You're going to have to read chapter 1. It's questions 1 through 18. All right, and it's objectives 1.1 through 1.6. I believe that it's called checkup, or what is that thing called? I think it's called something like that, like checkup, or let me see. Yeah, learning objective checkup is what it's called at the end of the chapter. Okay, learning objective checkup is what it's called at the end of the chapter. So make sure that you get that in. Questions 1 through 18. Objectives 1.1 through 1.6. Make sure that you copy and paste the question onto, you know, the Word document. Make sure that you copy and paste the objective, and make sure that you copy and paste the whole answer. It said multiple choice answer. Just don't put A, B, C, or D. Put the whole thing. So copy and paste it onto a Word document. If you don't have access to Word, which you do because I think they're free, you can also do notes or pages, but that sort of, you know, is difficult for me to open. Okay, but make sure that you copy and paste it onto your Word document. Make sure you title your assignment chapter 1, Ms. Servin, BC 11, you know, 110, you know, A500 or A501. Okay, so that's business communication. Moving on to English 133, A500 and A501. You will be doing at the end of the chapter, read the chapter, okay, and at the end of the chapter you will be doing test 1 and 2, and that's at the end of the chapter, okay? Copy and paste it onto a Word document, and then copy and paste your answer, all right? Make sure that you title it with your name, you know, Ms. Servin, the class, you know, which will be English 133 A500 or English 133 A501, and then put you know, what the assignment is, okay? So copy and paste it onto a Word document and then upload it onto SU. So this is for English 145 A500, all right? You're going to have to read chapter 1, okay? And you're going to have to do activities 1, 2, 5, and 6, all right? So for English 145 A500, you're going to have to read the chapter and do activities 1, 2, 5, and 6. Make sure that you copy and paste it onto a Word document, and then in your Word document, you title it with your name, the class English 145 A500 or A501 with my name, and then chapter 1, whatever it is that the title of the assignment is, okay? And that is due Friday midnight. Namaste, love and light.